Hey everyone, Mr. Sujano here. In today's video, we're going to do an unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. Let's get started. This is the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus 64GB North American edition. So there's a big difference here as I believe the chipset is different overseas. This is titanium gray. It's got 64 gigs of onboard storage. You can expand that via micro SD card. On top of that, the package says it contains the Galaxy S9 Plus, the wall charger, headset, USB connector, quick start guide, smart switch guide, and the Samsung Mobile Care offer. So the phone itself is inside of a sleeve. So this is just a little sleeve here that goes over the box. It slides off fairly easily, and underneath is a nice low-key Samsung box. There's a piece of tape holding the box together, so I'll just tear this off here. And as I'm doing so, you can see I'm also peeling some of the cardboard off the box. Opening up the box, you can see the very first thing is the Samsung Galaxy S9. There are a few fingerprints on the screen from when they checked to make sure that the phone worked before they sold it to me. Here is a box containing the eject pin. It's one of the minor gripes I have on this phone is the eject pin that you have to use in order to open up the SIM and micro SD card slot, but at least they include one with the phone. In this package as well is the quick start guide. So you can see, get that out of the way, the quick start guide in English and French, and how to transfer your content to your new Galaxy phone, as well as the enhanced protection from Samsung. The S9 has this little nice plastic tab to pull out the phone, making life a lot easier. Now here's the back of the phone. It is, you can see here, the titanium color. One thing I recommend, right out of the box, when you flip it over, there's a white label on the back of the phone, along with, it's actually printed on the device itself with your IMEI number. Now, I wouldn't recommend showing that to anyone. That's why I've got it covered here. So for a better view of the phone, feel free to look it up on Google or something like that on the back. But from purposes of my own personal device security, I'm not going to show you the IMEI number. Underneath the phone in the box, you can see now the charger as well as the USB connector. So this is a fast charge charger. Which is kind of nice. It says adaptive fast charging on the back. You can see it's rated at 2.0 amps. Another nice thing to note is it is 100 to 240 volts. So this means that you can use it in North America, and if you go traveling overseas, you can also use it there. Now, if you do use this overseas, you will need an adapter so it fits the proper outlets, but it will power on properly. Now here is the USB-C connector. This is used for the Samsung Smart Switch. So for example, if you're upgrading from an S8, S7, S6, you can plug the USB-C into your Galaxy S9 and then plug the USB to a micro USB into the earlier version of the phone. Opening the last flap, there are three little containers in here. The first container here contains additional rubber pieces for the earbuds. I'm assuming these are just different sizes that you can use, potentially even backups. And looking at the earbuds here, it seems to be a braided cable, which is a very, very pleasant surprise. I really like braided cables. To me, they hold up a little bit better than the rubber ones in certain situations. And I'm surprised they included them. So they look to be very, very nice headphones. Now, just a note too, they also have the microphone built in, and it doesn't look like the cable is braided the entire way. So it's braided until the headphones split, and then from the headphones split to the end, it's non-braided. And last but not least is the USB-C cable that you can use for connecting to your computer and charging. It's a fairly decent length. However, the cable to me feels a little thin and a little cheap, but unsurprising as the cables contained from the other Samsung phones that I have, for example, the Galaxy S7, the S5, the S4, they all seemed relatively cheap. So I would recommend picking up an additional one that's slightly higher quality because I feel that this one may break fairly quickly. And it's always good to have more than one cable anyway, just in case you misplace it. So here's everything contained within the box. You have the phone, you have the manuals, you have the micro, it's not micro, it's a USB-C. I keep saying micro USB. I gotta get used to saying USB-C. So it's a USB-C switch, Samsung Smart Switch from one phone to another. You have the earphones, you have extra earbuds, you have the little pin that gets you access to the micro SD card and the SIM card. If you have a Galaxy S8 or a Galaxy S7, you'll be no stranger to this little device here. There's also a charger and a USB-C cable. That's about it that's in the box. I will be reviewing the Galaxy S9 Plus as well as explaining why I got one in the first place. Anyways, that's all I've got for today. If you have questions, let me know in the comments section below. This is the unlocked version of the phone. It's carrier free, so I can take it to any carrier I choose in North America. Thank you, everyone. Take care.